Hi guys, Erin here. I know I haven't been doing a lot of book review videos lately, but I have been reading, so can you really blame me? Alright, today I'm going to be doing more of A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas, Part 2, Cursebreaker. I wrote a list of notes because I can't remember a lot of things that have to happen in real life, and then with books, and then, things get confusing at some points. But I'm going to be doing the book review videos, so here we go. Alright, my favorite characters are Rhysand for totally obvious reasons, and Feyre because she's a strong female lead. And I also like Amren because she coolly insults Cassian, and there's an amusing dynamic there. And also Cassian because he's Cassian. And does anybody else, by the way, think of Khal Drogo, Jason Momoa, when you think of Cassian? I mean, the hair, the muscle, the tan, the tattoos, the Illyrian battle armor and everything, and the swords. And I'm pretty sure his wingspan is pretty big, so if you read the series, you will understand that reference. Mom, do not be ashamed of me. I love this series, and you love books too, so can you blame me with that either? No? Okay. My least favorite characters. Overall, I hate Lucian's brothers and his father with a burning passion. Not just because Eris tried to marry Mor, who didn't love him in the first place, but also for, the whole thing with... Oh my god, just read the series because there's so much to remember. Also, I hate Tamlin for obvious reasons, though he doesn't play that big a role in Part 2 here. And I hate Lucian. Okay, I know he left the Spring Court with Feyre and he's Elaine's mate, but I still don't trust him. I haven't read Part 3 yet, because I've been reading Silence of the Lambs by Thomas Harris. But anyway, I'm going to go back to that later. But I don't know if Lucian is, being a spy or if he really means it, but I just don't trust him. And I don't see a reason to trust him, so maybe in Part 3 there is a reason to trust him. I don't know. I haven't read Part 3 yet. My favorite parts. Spoilers ahead, by the way. Oh, if you didn't know that there were spoilers ahead, I should probably put, a warning video thing for the beginning of this. I'm still working on this. Okay, my favorite parts were when Feyre realized the bone carver took the form of her son, who's Rhysand's son, because of the violet eyes, the jet black hair, and, the blue eyes, or I forget Feyre's eye color. Don't blame me. I'm reading through the series really fast. So anyway, I also liked the scene when Rhysand took Feyre to the Court of Nightmares, and she sat in her pretty little throne, and Rhysand was just standing there with his arms crossed, yes, this is my queen. She is my equal in every single way. I bow to her alone with my throne. And so that was just a perfect scene. How can you not like that? And then I like the scene when Amren flew over Valeris and its inhabitants painted blood on the doorframes. And do you remember the movie The Prince of Egypt? The movie done by DreamWorks or Pixar or whatever? Not Pixar. Whatever it is. It just reminded me of that movie because when the Angel of Death visited Egypt, all the Hebrews painted blood on their doorframes so the Angel of Death wouldn't kill them. So it just reminded me a bit of that. If you think of it too, or have a different idea of what it reminds you of, post in the comments below. Also, I found totally shocking the truth of Lucian's parentage. His mother is dead, I think, but his father isn't technically the High Lord of the Night Court. So I'm not going to give that spoiler away either of who his father really is, but I just had to put the book down, I leaned back in my chair, and I just said, oh my god, because it was that crazy. Also, my least favorite part was when the wall came down and Nesta felt the pain, but I don't know, is it a blessing in disguise or something? But I really don't like the wall being broken down because of the barrier and everything, but It was just like, what's gonna happen next? Sarah J. Maas, why do you tear my heart out into a million pieces? Your writing is so good. I think I have, like, everything figured out at one point, and then boom, she changes everything. I thought the wall was gonna stay up. I thought Nesta and Amryn were gonna keep the wall up to divide the mortals with the fairies, the immortals, but no. Also, quotes I like. "We are at your disposal," Cassian offered with a mock bow. "I wasn't aware you could read," Amryn said sweetly. Also, "We'll survive." Uncompromising will in those eyes. That face. I also like, "But this is war. We don't have the luxury of good ideas, only picking between the bad ones." Now that is true. Plus, a lesson I learned from Star Trek, Colonel Green in The Savage Curtain in season 1, I believe it was. No, wait, season 3. He said, "No man talks peace unless he's ready to back it up with war." I totally believe that. But anyway, that just like made me think of the Star Trek reference. So anyway, another quote I like was, "Moore didn't so much as look in his direction. I could have sworn guilt clouded Asriel's eyes, there and gone in a blink." He's the shadow caster, shadow seeker. I forget the title he has, but he's really cool too. Also, "As if morality and kindness were things that lurked on that surface far, far above the frozen depths he plunged into." And I read that wrong, but it's a great quote anyway. I also like, "War would linger with me long after it had ended, some invisible scar that would perhaps fade, but never wholly vanish." Feyre said that, so like, I thought it was epic, because I idolized Feyre. Okay, that's it for the YouTube video for the book review. I'm definitely going to be reading part 3 later, so let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, comment, do your thing, and have a good day, people!